This is the condensing unit for the home air conditioning system. Alright, this is the second air conditioning video that you've seen. We do not have a rain diverter over the condensing unit, so there's nothing to keep the water from crashing down on the condensing unit, causing it to age prematurely. Also, you'll notice that the system is not exactly level. Okay, shouldn't be more than 3 degrees out. The foundation pad should elevate this unit a minimum of 3 inches above grade. We have hail damage on the coils, hail and other types of damage, I suppose. We also have over here is the coils are dirty. The coils are dirty. Coming along here, the electric service disconnect is not supposed to be behind the unit. It's supposed to be over to the side. Okay, so, and it does have a dead front, and there it is right there. And we can see that it's laced up nice and pretty. Alright, and we also know, because in the previous video, a couple videos back, but it is properly fused. It's 40 amp fused. This is the data plate. This is where we learn that this system is 2004. I believe Linux is the second 2 numbers. We'll check our work. And at 2004, it's no spring chicken. There's no spring chicken at 2004. That makes it 17 years old. This equipment's engineered on paper to last 20. It might last 35. It might last 35. And that goes for the furnace inside as well. Indoor air handler. But Las Vegas is going to give you 14 years. After 14 years, it's done just about everything you would expect it to do. This unit is 17 years old. So, and it's, by the way, properly fused. It's R22. R22. That's the old refrigerant. That's not the new refrigerant. They no longer manufacture R22 in the United States. They no longer import it legally into the United States. Yes, there is a stockpile of it, and yes, it is expensive. It's also true that they make drop-ins that are about 15 to 35% less efficient than the inefficient R22 is anyway. Because this is only like SEER 10. Right now we're up to SEER 14s, up to 17s, 18s. So, you know, this unit's already inefficient. You're probably not going to be able to put, and if you get somebody that comes in here and services and drops a drop-in in here, you might as well put that guy on payroll, because, you know, no other tech's going to want to follow him. You know, they're just not. They're not going to follow him. So it's basically seen every day. So every tech that comes and services this is going to, rightfully so, encourage you to update the system. It's just time. Now, Texas Real Estate Commission doesn't care. It's off or it's on. It's working or not. Is it performing the function for which it's intended? That's the pushback that you're going to get. Or was it properly installed? Or was it as a safety issue? So, you know, we're going to kind of dwell on this. See this foam right here? Well, back in 2004, this was acceptable. 2015, it's not. It's not rated for exterior use, no longer rated for exterior use, because squirrels can chew it, dogs can chew it, the UV rays from the sun can chew it, it becomes compromised. So this is the wrong kind of foam. Yes, it was okay when it was installed. Same thing right here. These are called Schrader valves. Okay, look that up in the dictionary. These are refrigerant service valve port caps, Schrader valves, and those should be anti-theft. Anti-theft to keep kids from, you know, hoofing the refrigerant. They used to do that. I guess they still do it. I don't know. Keep people from stealing it because it's no longer manufactured. It's no longer imported. So is it expensive? You bet. You know, you can stockpile stolen refrigerant. Lots of reasons to have those caps. So what do we learn? We learned that our system's not level and it's not protected from water. We learned that our system's not elevated high enough and our coils are damaged and dirty. We learned that this is the old type of refrigerant. We learned that we do not have Schrader valve caps and we have the wrong kind of foam. We also learned that the disconnect is improperly located behind the unit and that the sides should have been sealed. But really, the takeaway, I mean, not being level, damaged coils, the takeaway is that the system is 17 years old and it's R22. All these other things are important as well. I'm not, discounting my work, but just about every technician, again, I can't say this enough. I don't want that phone call, but they're trying to sell me a new unit. I go like, no kidding.